Alright, what's up YouTube? It's a little windy out here unfortunately, but talk to you guys about the Ned rig today, aka the Turd rig, because I mean it looks like a turd, but this rig, I mean, at first I was skeptical about it. I scoffed at it. I'm like, well, it's probably gonna catch you fish, but it's probably gonna be a lot of 12-inchers, but I mean, it's really been absolutely phenomenal recently, and probably caught 5 out of my 6 bass on it. I caught a 4-pounder yesterday on it. That little turd, because that's what it looks like. But this really it's on a Z-Man Shroom Z right here. But this really isn't the TRD. I don't think you need the TRD. But what I do instead is I get the Zinkers by Z-Man and I trim them in half and put that on there instead. But I mean, you get a lot more bang for your buck that way, in my opinion, because the finesse TRD, like I have here in the bubblegum color, or right here, one already rigged up, but you get a lot more bang for your buck. I mean, you can get like 4 or 5 more of these little baits than you get with these, but I mean, it's still the same thing. I mean, still have a lot of action, but I just prefer to get the most bang for my buck, so that's why I get the Zinkers. I mean, they are cheaper on Tech Warehouse than the finesse TRDs here, but yeah, I mean, it's phenomenal. I mean, the only issue really with finesse fishing, in my opinion, is a lot of times you end up weaving through a lot of small fish in order to get those bigger hits, but they will come. I mean, I get a hit like literally almost every cast on these things. I mean, it's really unbelievable. And there's 7 different variations I like to throw. See here, I've got a dream shot rigged on. That's it. Like, if they get tired of this, then I might go to this, or vice versa. But maybe I'm fishing dirty water. I'll stick that chartreuse saffron colored dream shot on there and kind of shake it around. But yeah, see here, I got a little tail of 6-inch roboworm kind of trimmed up. That's a good bait fish imitator. A lot of times bass are guarding the fry, kind of want to imitate these baits. They really could imitate anything. I mean, a little minnow, could be a little bluegill fry going down there eating something off the bottom. But in my opinion, these work. They simply do. And if you don't believe me, just go out in your lake and catch them, because it's pretty much guaranteed that you will, honestly. But these baits, they're phenomenal. I mean, they really are. There are times when I throw this over a drop shot and a drop shot over this, but when I throw a drop shot, a lot of times we'll have a lot of grass, and I want to keep that rig off the grass, and the drop shot helps do this a lot better. But in my opinion, when this really shines is around rocks and current. And yeah, but let's see, what was I gonna say? But anyways, there are several different ways to fishing this thing. But what I do 90% of the time or something is I'm kind of jigging it on the bottom, hopping it, and I'll shake it or two. But what that bait is doing down there is it's just quivering like that when you shake it. You just shake it kind of like you would a drop shot or something. But yeah, it just quivers like that. And the other 10% of the time or so, I'm swimming it. This is when the fish are a little bit more aggressive. I'll just swim it kind of like a swim jig. I'll just kind of reel it through the water column. I'm popping my rod tip and just kind of power fishing it. But yeah, this is definitely one of the most phenomenal rigs for this year. I mean, last year was the drop shot that was really shining for me, and this year it's the Ned rig. So go check them out. Get you some off Tech Warehouse. Highly suggested. But it's probably one one of those baits that you can catch like a lot of fish with. I mean, if you want to get like a limit real fast in a tournament, this would be the bait to do it on. But yeah, it works phenomenal. I mean, I use the 1/10 of an ounce. That's really a preferred size for me, just because I like to keep bottom contact. But yeah, pretty much phenomenal. And I'll include some pictures at the end of this video so you can see what this rig has done for me. I mean, I probably caught about 20 yesterday, with about 15 of them being on these things. But yep. So that's pretty much it for today's little how-to vid. Ned rigs, aka the Turd rigs. So thank you guys for watching, and if you haven't already, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.